What's going on, guys? Bexio back, and today we're back on Bitcoin. The Lightning Network starting to really take off, ramp off. We're seeing Twitter integrate it, and Jack Mallers has a great stance on it in an interview he had. And we're gonna play that clip right now because what he talks about is what people don't even really think about when they think of Bitcoin.
Global interoperable monetary protocol for the world? Can they tip you a penny over the Lightning and Bitcoin network? Yes. And there are so many precursors that people don't appreciate. In order to have that, you'd have to have a money that works everywhere in the world, that lives outside of a governance by a nation state, that lives outside of an issuance from a nation state, from a company. So Bitcoin, as the only digital bearer instrument on the planet, is a precursor to this experience. And then on top of that, you need a protocol that can allow it to achieve instant physical bearer instrument settlement and free physical bearer instrument settlement. And that's the Lightning Network. And combined, what the internet did for communication, Bitcoin and the Lightning Network is doing for money. And you violently see that with Twitter. My phone won't stop fucking going off. Hey, thanks from Japan. Hey, thanks from Saudi Arabia. No other monetary network, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Chime can do that except this one.
So it's a pretty big deal what the Lightning Network on Bitcoin can accomplish. Just payments sent anywhere in the world instantly for free, interacting with Bitcoin, but you don't even have to realize that you're interacting with Bitcoin. A lot of people think of Bitcoin only as store of value or only as Bitcoin the asset, but the Bitcoin network is massively powerful, and that can affect the price of Bitcoin as well. And people don't even think about how Bitcoin on Lightning can change the way people are living lives, mostly because people who are mostly involved in Bitcoin don't have to deal with sending money to other countries or anything like that. So, but it's something that's definitely changing the world worthy. And looking at this price action right now, we've had a massive dump followed by another massive dump, and we've actually been kind of hovering around this 42,000 level, 42,005 level. And earlier in the morning here, we came down to $40,854. Massive spring up to this $43,439 range. So for the price of Bitcoin right now, we'd be looking at trying to obviously get through these levels right here, back into this very strong range between 47 and 49. That's going to probably be tougher. I mean, we had China ban news, all this different news. It's the weekend volatility expected. But all in all, not too crazy. I mean, China ban news, it sent the price down like $5,000. I think it was like a 5 or 6% move. So China very quickly losing its ability to strangle crypto markets and Bitcoin by banning stuff. And this recent ban is the last one they can ever make, unless they want to say they were wrong, have to reban again, because they banned all crypto transactions for everybody. So if they have to come out and do another ban, then that would be admitting they're wrong. So I don't think that they can do that, even just to try and save face. So I think this is the last China ban we'll see. Will it actually be? Probably not. They'll probably continue to try and spread fear and ban stuff to promote their own digital currency. But right now, in prices, who knows? We're trying to fight back up to this big level. And right now, the levels we're looking at to try and get to is 44,600 and then 45,300. But these, nothing's massive going on. We're seeing a pretty good floor set at 42. We had a big wick here, but quickly gobbled up by people just ready to buy. There's buy orders ready at these levels and set. So, and just for the Lightning Network, this is actually their capacity. It's exploding. It has been exploding, and it's great to see. We see it started kind of in July 2018, going up a lull period and just explosive to 2,900 Bitcoin. 2,900 Bitcoin at the current price would be roughly $125 million, a little over that. So it's a good amount of money that's coming onto the Lightning Network. It's changing El Salvador's whole entire way that they're doing it. A third of El Salvador population is on the Lightning Network, operating there, saving money with remittances, and using that money to buy anything that they want. So it is impacting people's lives. And might as well take a look at the margin data for Bitcoin here, turn it to 7 days. But the longs and shorts both actually seeing a move down here, down 8% for the longs, down 11.6 for the shorts. So what we were seeing was longs absolutely exploding. I mean, we saw this and this collapse here, and shorts starting to explode. So if we're to see a big move in one direction, I think it would be more charged towards the shorts, meaning the price goes up in value. So, because if the price starts to rally, shorts get liquidated, it pushes the price even higher. And right now, just comparing these two charts, we see this massive plummet in longs, and the shorts hasn't had that plummet. It's, I mean, trending down, but definitely nowhere near a plummet. This peak was almost 2,200 Bitcoin short, and it's at 1,700 compared to 46,000 to 42,000. So longs definitely taking a harder hit than shorts. And I think you can see that in these large downturns. And then even this is just buy orders getting set here, launching the price back up. And that's a danger you have for the shorts. I don't think the longs, as long as you don't see a massive tick up, would be in more danger of liquidation. Be the shorts in more danger. So the price here going 45 is probably the big level. 45 start to seeing shorts either shut out or liquidated, forcing the price even higher. And interestingly enough, even the hash rate almost coincides with this dip we saw, with a massive dip here and a big quick recovery, kind of like what we've seen, massive dip here. You go a little bit over and starting to get a nice recovery. So the hash rate definitely still trending up. Nothing really changed with that. So long-term outlook for Bitcoin is to trend up, and any outside factors, as long as those don't turn into something massive. We saw Evergrande, China banned. I think the FUD is starting to really run out. We've even seen energy FUD come back into the play of everything, but I think we're starting to see it kind of gas out, and not really. Pretty soon there won't be anything that people haven't already heard and don't care about anymore to push Bitcoin down, and we should see just the trend up following this hash rate as well. Looking at previous cycles as well, we do see obviously these this is the first one, second one, third one. The third one, the white one, is what we are currently in right now. You see the end of year here, or the end of this kind of chart here, puts them at 309x, 49x. So this one, it'll probably be less. But even if it was to repeat either of these ones, then you could do it right here. You would take it from this price, this like cycle bottom. So 3185 would be this price right here. And to repeat, the blue line would be almost $1 million Bitcoin. That one probably not going to be really realistic to happen by like the end of the year or middle or like beginning of next year. And you do even the second halving, that puts it at 156,000, more reasonable. I think we could see that pretty easily. And I think even we go into a time where Bitcoin sees the super cycle. I do think we've seen extending cycles. You know, the first halving was very short in time. The second halving took a lot longer time to get to. The third halving is going to take even more time to get through, and I think we start to see this cycle where adoption is taking over more than halving cycles. And because of that, there's still going to be hype and a lot of explosion around halvings, but I think the bear markets will be much less, if not just not very much happening, because of adoption and usage, the Lightning Network actually launching and getting usage. So instead of seeing a massive pump up with a downturn, massive bump down here, and we'll probably see something kind of more gradual. So instead of this massive pump up to down, it might take some more time, but gradually move up in price instead of exploding to $1 million, coming back down to 100,000. And to wrap this video off, we will look at right here this really great chart just showing just how much or rare it'll be to own one Bitcoin. And already, I mean, at $43,000, that can be a pretty big feat for a lot of people. But only 0.27% of global population can own one Bitcoin each. So the yellow represents how many people of the world can own one Bitcoin. And it's actually less than that because of how there's 3 million Bitcoin roughly lost forever. So there's less than 21 million to go around. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Bitcoin and Lightning Network, something that's absolutely changing the world and how things are going to operate. Jack Mallers had a great interview. I'll link it in the description. For sure you check out the whole thing because it really is a great interview. And if that doesn't get you excited about Bitcoin, I don't know what will. But as always, guys, I'm going to smash that like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. See you guys in my next video.